at buong mundo. Naitay Kapuso, pahiram po ng 20 minutes ng inyong hapon. Ako po si Boy, and welcome to Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Sa lahat ng mga kasama ho natin sa Facebook at YouTube, sa lahat ng nakikinig po sa DZWB, welcome to the program. Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta. I just saw the rankings, Cecil. Maraming salamat po sa suporta ng ating online audience. Di ba sa TikTok, I think we're one of the most, number one on TikTok. And we are like number 8-7, I think, on YouTube. Maraming salamat. Exciting afternoon. Our guest is wonderful and hashtag couples nga daw. Beautiful couple. And I'm excited to do this conversation with them. Naitay Kapuso, please welcome Juancho Triviño and Joyce Pring. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Salamat. Please. Thank you very much. Finally, tayo'y nagkaharap-harap.
Yes.
How are you guys? Kumusta?
Very good. Very excited to be here.
Medyo kinakabahan, Tito Boy. Pero kanina, nakita ko yung suot ko dun sa picture. Kanina lang po kasi yung... kanina lang po kasi yung picture na yan. Si Joyce ang pagpalit.
Medyo nakakabahan nung nakita ko. Okay, but let's go to your love story, which is very interesting. Kagabi ho, ay wala akong ginawa kundi basahin, panoorin ang inyong mga totoo yan on social media. But quite interesting. I've read a lot of your interviews. But let's go to your love story and let's tell your story using photos. Okay, let's go back to 2014. Can we have the first photo?
Oh my goodness.
Ano ang kwento sa likod ng litratong ito? But you look very good, the both of you. Oo, anong kwento dito, Joyce?
Nako, Tito Boy, that was the first time that Juancho and I met. And actually, parang mas maganda yung perspective mo, love, nitong story na to eh.
Akala ko, actually, yun pa rin yung suot.
Hindi na.
Pero this was an event na Joyce was hosting, and I was invited to be one of the guests. And before that photo, crush ko na siya. And kasi sikat na siya sa social media nung time na yun.
Sikat pa naman hanggang ngayon.
Sa Facebook, di ba, nung time na yun. And I remember I got interested in her because I found out yung group of friends ko nung college, may crush sila. Tapos tinignan ko yun, sino tong girl na to? Tapos yun.
So by happenstance lang talaga yung meetup na yan, Tito Boy.
Okay, but you kept it to yourself. Crush ko, pero sinarili mo. Di ba? For quite a while. For a long time.
Yeah. And then, during that event, I was hoping na siya yung magiging host. And
Itong 2014.
And then
she was the host.
She was.
Did you make a move?
Well,
Kumindat ka ba?
Nagpa-picture ako sa kanya.
Nagpa-picture ka sa kanya. May naramdaman ka? Did you notice that there was this nice, good-looking, you know?
I just knew that he was very tall and very handsome. Yun lang yung nakita ko na, sino kaya tong batang to? Akala ko he was much younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wala. I mean, it didn't go anywhere.
Nothing.
Talaga?
Parang fanboy moment lang siya.
Ganun ka pala magka-crush. Oo, fanboy moment.
Fanboy moment.
Okay, pero hindi dumating doon sa stage na niloloko ka ng mga friends mo because I'm sure you would have expressed this to your friends. To your friends, nakita ko. Nakapagpalitrato ako.
Yes, pinost ko siya sa private Facebook ko. And then I also posted a couple of screenshots that she followed me also. Kaya proud ako noon. Hanggang ngayon lumalabas pa rin siya sa feed.
And going by your story, what patience? You took your time. You took your time.
Well, it's not a lack of trying. I was trying.
DMing me.
No, I know. Yung mga random messages. Okay. So let's go to the next photo. Iba na ito. What year was this?
This was 2018.
Medyo iba na. This is a party.
No, this it's an episode of
Halloween.
Unang Hirit. Yeah.
Okay.
So this was the first time that we ever worked together. I was already in GMA. Parang 1 year na ako nun sa GMA Tito Boy. Tapos, first time namin to work together sa Unang Hirit. The first few times that I hosted, hindi siya yung kasama ko. It just so happened na yung first episode namin, Halloween episode, as yung costume na inassign sa amin, Bride of Chucky and si Chucky. So we
Ang
played...
pangalan ng bride, Tiffany, di ba? Yung...
Hindi ko
Yeah,
matandaan.
si Tiffany. Yan yung costume ko na yun.
correct. Oo,
Yeah.
okay.
So, sinabi mo rin nung nag-insta story tayo that first time mo magsuot ng belo.
First time ko magsuot ng belo, and then I did an IG stories like, I'm with my future handsome husband.
Yeah.
Pero all jokingly, kasi naka-bride and groom costume kami, and hindi naman kami nagde-date at that time, kaya kami naka-holding hands, kasi parang gusto ko lang na i-gawin yung costume talaga na photo. Tapos doon nag-umpisa yung hashtag ng One Choice.
Okay. Pero the interesting part about your story is, sa Unang Hirit, magkasama kayo, you would cover stories sa isang van, nag-uusap, nagkukwentuhan, out of town. Wala talaga. I mean, hindi na pupunta doon sa... May sasabihin sana ako sa iyo, Joyce.
Well, yun yung naging end nun. Pero nung umpisa, dalawang van. Tapos,
Ayun.
Magkahiwalay pa ng
Magkahiwalay.
and then nung nakita nila na parang teka lang, kasi araw-araw yun for parang 4 months straight, we were together Monday to Friday.
And remember, Juancho, this is your crush.
Yeah.
Oo.
Actually, I requested for her. I did. Kasi regular na ako sa Unang Hirit noong time na yun. I was like 3 years into the show already.
Alright.
And then when I found out si Joyce was sa GMA na, sabi ko, kunin yun si ano. Hindi ko lang alam kung afford natin na, pero try to get her. And then, kwento mo yung story.
It was very sweet, Tito Boy. Kasi parang when I got to GMA, there were a lot of people who were telling me already, like, oh, si Juancho, gusto daw makuha yung number mo. Pwede ka daw ba niya i-meet? Ganyan. Tapos lagi ko lang sinasabi, yan yung makeup artist ko si Inang, yung RM ko lagi na sinasabi, anong number mo bigay ko kay Juancho? Ang sinasabi ko lang palagi, siya na lang yung humingi sa akin ng
Tama
number
naman.
ko. Diba?
Oo, tama.
Like, if you want my number, ask me personally.
Right.
So, nung nag-unang hirit kami, finally, ganun yung nangyari. So, he finally got my number after a few episodes.
And then you started to talk to each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next photo.
Kasal na kaagad. Ang bilis na
Medyo may
pangyayari.
kabilisan. Ang ganda.
Yeah.
2020.
Mabagal yung
Yeah,
umpisa,
2020.
pero nung bumilis naman, mabilis.
Binakuran ako kaagad, Tito Boy.
Like that.
Yun.
Yun talaga
story.
yun. Pero during that time kasi, yun nga, katulad ng sinasabi natin kanina, it was 3 months nang magkasama kami palagi on location, sa malalayong lugar. And parang feeling namin, sobrang nag-fast track yung getting to know stage namin,
Right.
and dating stage. And then, yan, kinasal na kami around a year.
Yeah, this was actually our big wedding, Tito Boy. Before this, 4
You
months.
had?
Yeah, we had a small wedding just for our family in 2019. So, this year, 6 years na kaming married.
6 years plus 1.
Plus 1 year of getting to know, dating for 7 months, got engaged after 7 months, got married.
7.
Yes, and then got married after 2 months. And
Okay.
then-
Ganda.
Now we're
But you know, the times that you spent together without having to do verbal conversations, I read a book that said, minsan mas maganda daw yung you are together, you're not talking verbally, but you're getting to know each other.
Yeah, the
Diba?
cues that you give each other.
Parang ganon, di ba? So, napunta talaga doon. But I want to go to that story when you wanted to kiss her. Nagpaalam ka talaga. Do you remember that?
I do remember
What?
that. You
So?
tell that story. Bakit ka nabablush
Nag-blush.
bigla?
Nagulat ako, Tita Boy.
Nag-blush.
Yeah, I asked for permission.
No, pero napakagalang. I mean, gustong-gusto ko yung parte na yun na, can I kiss you?
Yeah. And even before that, yung first time that I said I love you, I sinabi ko sa kanya, and then I fell asleep kasi
Nasa movie house
nasa
kami.
movie house kami.
The first time you said I love you, sinagot mo naman ang...
I was so shocked, Tito Boy.
Hindi ka na nakasagot?
Hindi ako nakapag-I love you pa kasi parang 2 weeks pa lang kami nung magkakilala. Tapos parang ako, ba't nag-I love you sa akin to?
Hindi kasi galing din kaming unang hirit noon.
Okay.
And then we watched the movie nung gabing yun. And then after nun, nung I got it out of my chest, I fell asleep sa movie.
So hindi ka na nakapag-antay ng sagot na I love you too.
Ay, hindi, sinabi mo yata, thank you eh. Parang,
Sandali, punta naman tayo dun sa kiss. So, can I kiss you? Is that you, Juancho? I mean, even as a young man, I mean, younger than you were during the time, you would do that to your girlfriends? I mean,
That's a really good question.
No.
I am also wondering, why did you ask me nga? No.
feeling ko it came with maturity also.
Okay.
And what I...
And a lot of respect.
Yes, and what I intended in the relationship. Na parang gusto ko talaga siyang alagaan, i-pursue the right way. So I think that's... I mean, hindi ko naman iniisip siya during that time. I just did. And siguro yun yung iniisip ko nun.
bakit naman sa cheeks? Si Joyce.
Pa-hard to get tayo, Tito Boy. Gusto mo yun. Kailangan parang work for it muna, diba? Hindi
Yeah.
naman pwede ang tagal ko hindi binigay yung number, tapos biglang nung kiss na kaagad-agad.
Totally agree. Di ba?
Right.
No, but this also delivers a message to, you know, a lot of millennials, a lot of young people out there na merong, merong paggalang ang isang relasyon. You valued that kiss.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I felt when I was reading the story.
Panliligaw in general, I mean, we made it a thing. Yung Panliligaw 101 na ginawa natin
Tama.
when I was courting her. And I really value that. I take it to heart. You really have to pursue a
Okay.
woman's heart.
All right, let's talk about marriage. In a marriage, what's keeping you together? That's badly phrased. What's keeping you together? It's a decision every day, di ba?
Yes.
It's a decision that you make every day to stay together. Ano yung ano? I don't wanna call it a secret. Why does it work?
Well, majority by the grace of God alone.
Totoo naman.
It's
Oo.
really that.
Totoo
it's
naman.
It's really understanding that the marriage is a commitment that we've made not only to each other but also to God, and working really hard to love the other person more than we love ourselves.
Ganda. Alin ang mas mahalaga? Respeto o pagmamahal? Sa marriage?
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Pero
What comes first?
pagmamahal for me. I mean, I don't know kung may right answer ba dun. Pero
Wala.
Yeah.
Wala actually.
Parang you can't love anybody properly if you don't respect them, I feel like, no? So,
Oo.
kailangan, kung sinasabi
Especially in a
mong...
marriage.
Yes, kung sinasabi mong mahal mo yung isang tao, dapat nire-respeto mo din sila.
Oo. I get that. Ang pera ba? How do you handle money? There are things that we don't talk about dahil nakasanayan na hindi natin pinag-uusapan ang politika, hindi natin pinag-uusapan ang pera para walang gulo. Do you guys go into, hindi na tabu ho? I mean, into topics like this one?
Yeah, all the time. Actually, before we got married, we went into this parang marriage counseling where we talked about all those things like money, how many kids do we want, do we even want kids,
Yeah.
all of those taboo topics. Para when we got into the marriage, hindi na siya yung parang mahihirapan pa kaming pag-usapan at gawin.
Tsaka wala nang gulatan ng preferences when you get, you're committed already.
So just a tip, how do you handle your money? Pera mo, pera mo, pera mo, pera niya, pera mo.
ko.
The money for us is amoral. It's an instrument given to us by God. So pera namin.
Okay.
Wala kaming separate bank accounts, Tito
Okay.
Boy. Yeah.
Oo. But that has to be talked about. Napaka-importante. The hardest question within the marriage that you asked each other.
Will you forgive me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ganda. Where is that coming from? Pareho kayo. Will you forgive me?
Yep.
We actually ask that question often to each other because I think the reason why our marriage works by God's grace is we understand na masasaktan namin yung isa't isa at some point, even throughout the day or throughout the week. So, to constantly ask, will you forgive me? How can I be better? It's so hard kasi hindi mo
Ganda.
pwedeng sabihin na, hindi, bad mood lang ako eh. Kailangan mo mag-own up ka dun sa, hindi, nasaktan mo ako. Kahit bad mood ka, that's not an excuse.
May
So,
3 questions yun eh. Yung how have I hurt you? Will you forgive me? And how can I be better?
Yeah.
Without explaining.
Once tanong, diretsa. Kailan ka huling nagkasala at kailan ka huling humingi ng tawad kay Joyce? Ang kasagutan po sa pagbabalik ng Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Kaninang babalik po dito sa Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Kasama po natin si Joyce at Juancho. Bago sagutin ni Juancho ang katanungan, we'll have to do Fast Talk.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's start with Joyce. Joyce, first choice, only choice.
Only choice.
Girl boss, Chad wife.
Chad wife.
Chill wife, clingy wife.
Clingy wife.
Mas mahirap, adulting, parenting.
Parenting.
Mas makulit, mga bata o si Juancho?
Juancho.
Good boy si Juancho kapag?
Nakapag-basketball.
Bad boy si Juancho kapag?
Wala pang kain.
Sanggang dikit o sobrang dikit?
Sanggang dikit.
Hot dad, Juancho, this is for you. Cool dad.
Cool dad.
A happy husband, a happy wife.
Happy wife.
1 to 10. Ilan ang naging ex mo sa showbiz? Tabi-tabi. Tabi-tabi, Joyce. Ilan ang naging ex mo sa showbiz?
Hindi ko binibilang. 2, 1.
Sorry, Juancho. Juancho, mas pogi. Ikaw o si David Licauco?
Ako.
Oo naman. Juancho, pinakamaganda si Joyce kapag?
Bagong gising.
Nakakatakot si Joyce kapag?
Gutom.
Parehas.
Sinong mas chick? Ikaw, si
Joyce.
Si Joyce. Sa inyong dalawa, sino mas seloso?
Si Juancho.
Sino ang mas kuripot?
Si Juancho din.
Sino ang mas maraming hugot?
Ako.
Sino ang mas maraming ex?
Hindi namin nabilang yun.
Okay, no answer that. Sino ang unang napapagod?
Ako.
Joyce.
Sino ang unang nangangalabit?
Ay,
Si
syempre.
Juancho.
Is that lights on or lights off?
Depends on the time of the day.
Happiness or chocolates?
Hindi ako masyadong
Happiness.
chocolates eh. Happiness.
Best time for happiness?
Pagtulog niyo yung kids.
Okay. Both.
Grabe, ah.
Give your little family a title. Ano ito?
We have 10 seconds.
Explore. Okay, go.
Vamos Triviño.
Vamos, Triviños.
Kailan ka huling nagkasala at kailan ka huling humingi ng tawad?
Well, nagkaroon kami ng communication hiccup last week about getting a new car.
Oh.
Well, selling our
Nagulat na lang
first
ako.
car.
Wala na yung isa naming kotse, Tito Boy. Pinenta niya na bigla.
Meron naman palang dahilan.
Asan yung kotse natin?
Okay.
So yun, humingi naman ako ng tawad kasi well, sinabi ko naman sa kanya, I don't know how fast it's gonna be sold. Eh biglang may kumuha, tapos wala pa akong next na plan.
Minsan gano'n, ano? And then you realize na, sandali, hindi ko nasabihan ang aking asawa. But before we proceed, congratulations, hanggang dikit.
Oh, thank you.
Hindi ka na konsehal. I was telling you, you're Vice Mayor.
Vice
Tama?
Mayor Glenn Guerrero, yes.
Oo, maraming salamat. And invite everybody to join at to watch, to support Sanggang Dikit.
Kaya mga kapuso, sana panoorin niyo pa rin ang Sanggang Dikit, 8:50 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, sa GMA Prime.
Let's talk about, I love your podcast. I love your podcast.
Thank you, Tito
Let's
Boy.
talk about micro-cheating.
Ooh.
Point of view of a man and of a woman, micro-cheating.
Ako, for me, Tito Boy, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So
Talaga?
there's no such thing as
micro-macro.
macro cheating. Kung wala kang integrity sa maliit na bagay, wala kang integrity sa malaking bagay. So
Do you
yun yung
Yep,
nakakatakot.
I agree. And ako, feeling ko, hindi naman mangyayari yung major cheating or yung macro cheating pag hindi mo ginagawa yung micro
That's a good
cheating.
point. Yeah.
Talaga. You know, because the argument against that is, tao lang naman tayo, ano ba naman yung mag-text? Ba't pinagsisihan ko na yan? Hindi ko naman itinuloy. Pero hindi, no? You make a point.
Yeah, and parang that's kind of opening a small leeway
Tama.
for the relationship to go astray, diba? So pwede din yun sa pera, diba? 10 pesos lang naman yung kinupit ko eh. Pero paano pag naging 1 million na yun? Okay ka lang din. Kasi kung 10 pesos okay ka, edi ganun din yun.
Tama. You're both very attractive. I wouldn't wonder, hindi, may mga ali-aligid. And there are people who do not respect relationships. And there are people who are more attracted to people who are actually married.
Wow.
Hindi pa kayo ranas ng may umaali-aligid kay Joyce o sa'yo, Juancho?
Well, siguro nakakatulong na socially awkward ako dito.
Talaga?
Kasi na-attract. Parang may na-fend off na sila kaagad. Pero no, I haven't had an experience with that. And usually naman kasi yung boys naman yung nauuna eh. So kung hindi naman, ako yung magme-make ng
Mas madaming temptations.
I beg to disagree.
Really?
Ang daming brave, bold girls now. You know, I have a friend, a couple friend also, who got into trouble because parang they were just disregarding it in the beginning na wala yun, wala yun, etc.
Siguro for me, it's putting yourself in the right situations. Because if I'm in a wrong situation, let's say, like inuman or something, ano talaga, may possibility talaga of that happening, di ba?
Can I share, Tito Boy, na we've been so proactive about this part of our lives? Kasi takot kami dun sa idea of cheating. And we know that it's something that's available to a lot of people, like you said, di ba? Madami palaging umaaligid. So, I appreciate Juancho kasi gumawa talaga siya ng effort. So, for example, he always travels with a companion, si Onyok, yung PA niya na talagang keeps him accountable. You know, he's accountable to a group of men in our church that keeps him accountable. So, parang for us, kailangan maging proactive ka rin. Hindi mo dapat isipin na, hindi yan posibleng mangyari. Kaya ko to. So, for us, we're proactive about protecting our marriage.
No, at saka deliberate.
Yeah.
Yung protection. Naalala ko that story about an emperor. It was Julius Caesar, I think. While he was being paraded around Rome, there was a person at his back saying, "Tao ka. You're human. This is temporary."
To remind you.
Right. Somebody has to do that sometimes. Hindi pwedeng, di ba, naglalakas-lakasan ka na parang, kaya ko ito.
Yeah.
Because we're just human. Very, very quickly lang, and we cannot not talk about this, but can you comment on what's happening? We're all taxpayers. Wala tayong nababasa sa social media. Ngayon, mga kaibigan, nag-uusap-usap tungkol sa saan napupunta ang ating pera, dito sa flood control, etc. As taxpayers, how are you reacting?
Very angry.
Ako, I'm happy that it's being talked about.
Yeah.
Oo. At sana masustain?
Yeah,
At sana may resolution?
Yeah. At saka galit kami hindi lang para sa amin pero para sa mga everyday Filipinos that are working hard. Siyempre kami may staff kami, meron kami mga tao na talagang tinutulungan din namin. And imagine yung mga sacrifices na ginagawa ng bawat Pilipino. Tayo, komportable tayo, di ba? We travel in private cars, yes. Pero what about those other employees, di ba? Yung mga araw-araw nagpupunta sa office. Yun ang kawawa, kaya ka nagagalit.
Let's talk about this and let's pray.
Yes,
na sana may mangyari. Joyce, stay beautiful. Salamat.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Sayang, hindi kami nakakapag-TikTok. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.
so much,
Pero
Boy.
hindi pa. Pero we have music. Naitay, Kapuso, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpapatuloy sa amin, sa inyong mga tahanan at puso araw-araw. Maraming pagkakataon that we have to make many choices in life, pero piliin lagi ang tama. Dahil you can be Juan Tama. And goodbye for now. God bless. We'll see you again tomorrow.